Hello lovely people, welcome to the Geek, but I am Penge, welcome back to City Games Studio, and just before we begin this malarkey, just a quick thank you to all the people who have put me right in the comments when I mistakenly possibly thought that toaster configuration was somehow to do with letting me configure the toasters in-game. It's nothing to do with that, of course it's not. It's to do with if your machine runs at the same power as a toaster, apparently. That's kind of some sort of modern parlance that I'm entirely unaware of. So yes, if you think your machine is a toaster, it means that it's a very, very bad machine. So you can have a special toaster configuration, which means that City Game Studio will run on really bad machines. So I've switched that off because I don't have a toaster. I've got an okay machine. So I switched that off. Thank you everybody for pointing that out. That's very, very welcome indeed. Now let's get on with City Game Studio, shall we? So here we are once more in another effort to try and get out of our little sort of office-based prison here, because we've been trapped in here for many years now, many years, stuck with the potted plant that I never seem to water, the bookshelf with all the books that never get read, the permanently empty sort of little waste paper basket thing over in the corner, and my character as well. I was thinking, when do they ever go anywhere, like A, to the toilet, or more importantly B, to go and get a drink? How has my little character here survived 5 years, whatever it is, without a cup of tea? Where are the tea making facilities? Where is the kettle? Where is the teapot? Where are the tea bags? No wonder my person is not a multi-millionaire. They have not had tea. They've not had tea for years. So yeah, that's why they're not doing very well. They need tea. They need some tea to inspire them onto greatness. But there we go. So we need to get out. We need to get out of this place. I don't know how. I don't know how to get out of here. I assume we need a certain amount of money. I imagine we might need 350 grand. We've not got anywhere near $350,000 in this game at all. And we've had quite a lot of goes. We've published 9 games and we've got 94.89k to our name, which is not very much at all. So we need to try and work something out. Now, Sim Pets is currently on sale. I don't think it's doing very well. It's got a fan base of one. One person out there really loves Sim Pets. One very unique, special person loves Sim Pets. Everybody else thought it was a bit cack. So let's try and make something else. But also, if we do make something else, I'm going to go and do this. I think, but not for that long though, let's do a 1 month marketing campaign for 15 grand, because that could be quite useful. That could be quite handy to get people in. So if we just do that now, I assume we market us. We market us as a company rather than the game that's currently out right now. So let's do that. 15k, we can spare that in a magazine for 1 month. Absolutely. We shall have a 1 month marketing campaign and hope that makes some sort of difference. Now, another thing that we want to do is get to here. We want to publish 1 more game and then we will receive publishing offers. I don't know if that's good or bad. I have no idea. So let's make another game. Oh, the market share of the Watagi 2600 is coming down. It's still being split by lots of different machines. So it's not like there's one machine that's taking the other 20%. We've got this one here. What's that? The Smart Vision, that's taking 8.7. That one there, the RIC 20, which looks a little bit like a PC. Let's be honest, it looks like a keyboard. And whatever that thing is, that looks like some sort of crazy calculator. But okay, we'll stick with the Watagi. 80%. That's still pretty comprehensive. Unfortunately, there's quite a lot of games for it, so our ones might get lost in the noise. But we'll have to take that risk. It's fine. So let's... a Soviet Duck. I really want to make a game called Soviet Duck. That sounds excellent. Let's make a simulation game. We're good at those. What is going well? Organised crime, archaeology, religious. Oh, there's not much going on. Urban. Urban might work quite well again. Now, hang on. Haven't we done an urban game? Game history. Urban. Build a city. Okay, let's create a sequel to Build a City, shall we? Let's have a go at this and see if we can make this work in any way, shape or form. I don't know. Create a sequel. Right, so to March 1978's Build a City. So it's going to be over 3 years. And we're going to call it Build a City again. And with an exclamation mark, you know, to make a point, to really emphasize the fact that you're doing it again. Do it properly this time. So yes, urban. I mean, trending wise, that's okay. I think that's all we can do. So yes, we'll get on with this, please. We're all well rested and stuff, so it's all fine. Port a game is on there, which means we can move it between consoles. Might be worth doing that at one point. Let's make this first. So let's go for this. Yes, please. Right, do that. Now, somebody did say in the comments, somebody said, ooh, hang on. Little Zhuzhy Bubbles just came out and went into there. Now, I did see the game has been updated. The game did receive an update recently. So I wonder if the little Woozhy Bubbles are to do with the update. And here's our story thing. Or maybe it's because we advanced, we got so much experience that those little Woozhy Bubbles are now telling us what we're doing. Maybe it's to do with that as well. I don't know. So, the character's little line thing is absolutely minimal. Look at that. Story in a simulation game is less. It's less important, I think. Let's put 30% on a story. Maybe we can have like a campaign mode or something. Characters 45. I've kind of got that as pretty good. I mean, can we drop it to 42? That seems to be quite good as well. Gameplay of... should we put it down to 58? I don't really know, because this is all seemingly random each time now. I'm not entirely sure. And graphics down the line, 75%. Also, yeah, somebody said just crank it all up to the maximum values. Just put everything to the top. And just, because I think in the comments somebody did say, right, okay, let me tell you how this works. I don't think that is how you do it. I don't think that helps. I think if you put too much into, for example, characters, you don't really have characters in a simulation game. Not really. So if you cranked it all to the top and you said, right, yeah, characters. Let's say we're doing a puzzle game. And we said, yeah, okay, right, characters, 100%. Spend ages working on characters. In a puzzle game, you don't really have characters, but gameplay would be quite high in a puzzle game, I would have thought. So I don't think you do put it up to the top. Do you know what we'll do? After we've done this, we'll do a test. We'll just do a game where everything is on 100% and we'll just see what happens. See how utterly abysmal it can be. So let's go for that for now. Yes, please. Now, graphics is a really interesting one. I don't know what to do with the graphics. So we'll go for that, please. Yep, absolutely. And then, yes, another person, it might be the same person, said, announce the game from the very start. Because then you build hype all the way. That is a bad thing to do, I believe, because if you announce hype at the start, by the time you get to the end, all the hype is gone, because everyone's got bored of waiting. So I think you need to kind of announce it in the middle of the process. I believe that's kind of the best way to do it. Right, let's have a look at this. GemCon, yay, let's go to the thing. Can we afford a big stand like this? 35k. We might have to just take a very small stand this time. We're not exactly flush for cash at the moment. We're a little bit poor. We're a teeny tiny bit poor. These little bubble things coming up are reminiscent of other games of this type as well. Look at the AI little bar now. That's tiny. Okay. Should we put sound up a bit? Just notch sound up a bit? Yeah, okay. Let's do that. Let's go for that, please. And then, yeah, we're going to announce the game. I'd love to publish a demo, but we haven't got the money. Let's talk to the press. Build a city. Again announced. Yay. Right, come on. This has got to be good. Simpets is doing... well, let's say fantastically average. It's earning a little bit of money. It's earning a tiny bit of money to see us through, but it's not really getting us very much. That looks good though. And in terms of this, do you know what? I'm quite happy with leaving it where it is. Let's push that up a bit. That can stay. Let's move that up to 8. And then let's move artwork up to 30 maybe. It's going to cost 5 weeks, 1.5k. Yeah, I'm happy with that. Go for that, please. Absolutely. Little wooshy things. Right, so the design is the little brackets. Polish is like the little sort of controller almost. There's not going to be a lot in polish. So you're going to have 21. That's not very good, is it? And let's notch that up to 11 just to get us a bit of extra money. Okay, release this. Let's see how it's going to go. Following your recent success, publishers will contact you in no time. Wow, like magic. No time to make you offers. You can look at publishers' offers. Publishing a game is an easy way to become popular and to publish bigger games. Okay, how is our current game going to go? Is it terrible? It's sort of average. Okay, that's fine. So the story was bad, but a story in a city builder, artwork, design and development, those 4 were good. Those 4 things were good. We might have finally nailed those. But that's what I mean. If we crank gameplay up, surely that's going to be a bad thing. Surely that's going to be bad. I'm kind of thinking we shouldn't do that. So let's go to here. Let's let our character have a little teeny tiny rest. Lovely, lovely. And... oh, are you back or not? I'm really confused. Simpets made 35k. That's not very good. That's not what we want. Wage increases. I'm giving myself £1,000. Stop it. You're going to make yourself go out of business. You fool. I still don't suppose we can buy a thing, can we? I don't suppose we can buy a thing. I don't know how we buy a studio. I've got no idea. I assume that comes up when you actually make a good game that actually makes money. I'd love to get a proper studio. Because at the minute, I live in my home. I thought my home was up in that corner, but okay, I've moved a bit. I work from my house, which is not brilliant. I work from a little apartment. I'd like to go somewhere else. I do live opposite a restaurant by the look of it. I think that says restaurant on the little awning thing. Oh, that's nice. And I'm around the corner from, what's that? Some sort of pharmacy, possibly? I don't know what that is. But okay, so, I live in a pretty good place. Right, let's go back to the office. Game publishers are presumably going to come and contact me. They've done optimization, animation, sound, and story has been managed. Okay. Well, how about we make another game? Let's see what's currently on trend. Archaeology, transportation. Can we go to game history? We did do a transport one. Our very first one, Simulated City. We could do a sequel to this. It cost 9k in expenses and it made just under 6k. Brilliant. We did really well on that one then. Let's do this. Simulated City. Let's do this. Rocket Powered Dentist is a fantastic game name. Also a fantastic band name. Imagine that. Hello everyone, we are Rocket Powered Dentist. I like that name. The share of the Watagi is falling a bit. Right, okay. The other one was called Simulated City. This one can be called Simulated City 2. Because I'm that imaginative. I think that will be fine. So this is... Ooh. Hang on. What? Does that remain there? Traditional publishing. A mature targeted audience. Urban. On the Rick. You must have 3 people working in a studio to be able to apply for a publisher offer. How do I get out? How do I leave my little tiny office prison? Somebody let me out. Simulated City 2. Let's go for this then. Let's make another game. Is this all correct? Transportation is trending. It's looking good. Market share's good. Yeah, let's go for it. Let's do that then, please. Right, undo that. And bish bash bosh, stuff going into there. Right, so story was bad. Let's up it to, I don't know, 40. Those were good. I'd love to be able to go back and see what was good. Like, because I think those things were good, but I can't quite recall. Like, was graphics good? I can't remember. And now we can't go back and find out. Yeah, next. Absolutely. Whatever. Oh, look at that. Loads of stuff just flew into design. Loads of it. So design is like the little, it's like a little pen. It's like a little pen icon because he's designing. He's working very hard on designing stuff. And in it comes. It's looking good. 24, 25. I'm quite happy with 25. 27. He eked out a little extra one at the end there. Lovely. Well done. Oh, it's our thing. It's our thing. Our convention. Let's have that because Simulator City 2 isn't finished yet. So let's go for Build a City again. We're not going to get many people because the stand is only small. Okay, that was lovely. Yay. Oh, sound. We've really narrowed these down. Yeah, okay. I'll go for that. Go down the middle. And let's announce the game. Let's talk to the press. So Simulated City 2 has been announced. And the press are probably going, wow, it's a really rubbish name. Why doesn't he make a game with a better name? A VX, a Spectrum. Dimex will release a new platform within a few months. VX Spectrum. A Spectrum. We have to get on board the Spectrum. We have to get on with that. That would be very exciting. Okay, that's looking good. Oh, and look at the teeny tiny thing for animation. Yes. So 64, 5. I think optimization was okay, wasn't it? And artwork. I mean, do we just leave it in the middle? Yeah, I'm just leaving it. I'm just leaving it in the middle. I don't really understand the workload bar. So, okay, let's do this. Add a bit of polish to this. Come on, we're not going to have much polish in there, though, are we? Maybe it just doesn't need it. Maybe it just does not need it. Come on, get another one out. 18. 27, 27, 18. That could be a bit of a letdown. Okay, right, 11. Release the game. Simulated City 2 is on its way. And it's... Mother of Dragons. Oh my goodness me. Fun at the purest state. A must-have for parties with friends. A fresh breeze. An opus truly apart. I don't even know what that means. Look. Does this mean that we can finally leave our little prison? Oh, 'tis beautiful. It lacks design. I thought we did quite well on the design. I think it lacked polish. A veiled beauty. So optimization was bad. Optimization, the little slider thing is absolutely tiny. It's really tiny. How are we supposed to do that? Artwork was bad and design overall was bad. Okay, so artwork, still we're struggling with artwork. Not quite sure what to do with that. However, this is going to go very well. And I think, can we do another marketing campaign for 1 month? Just to try and get that in? Just try and get people... Oh, the only thing is we're going to run out of money. We are going to run out of money. We'll have a sleep. We need build a city again to sort of give us the money that it's made. The paltry amount of money. Simulated City 2, however, should... Oh, there you go. There you go. We've been paid. Right, okay, this is encouraging. So now we can go... What madness is this? 174k! And it is a beautiful thing. Right, let's go to a marketing campaign. Let's do 2 months. 15k for 2 months. Start that. Yeah, do that, please. Generate some sort of hype. Oh, what's this? Can we upgrade our computer? 12k. Prod. So productivity 82. Okay, yes, absolutely. We might as well spend some money. Oh, look, it's got disk drives. The exciting future is here. This game is going to make us monies, hopefully. It is going to make us much in the way of monies. A sales report. Simulated City 2 improves us by 23%. This is grand news indeed. That appears to have stopped. Can we please make more money again, please? Oh, thank goodness. Look at the monies. Look at the monies. Okay, right. Let's do this. We shall have a stand of that size, please. Yes, we will attend the thing. Can we leave this place? I mean, okay, maybe we need to get to 350k. Maybe we need to get to 350 grand. Possibly we might do that with this game, although the income is already coming down. It's already plummeting. No, come back to me, game. Come back. Okay, right. Have a sleep. We shall make another game pretty much straight away. Right, pause. Go into here. What is currently trending now? Zombies. Religious crossover, evolution, spies, cooks. Cook simulation. Now, we did this before. Which run did we do this on? Was it the failed run? I can't remember. I think we've done a cook thing before, but I don't think it was on this one, was it? No, it might have been on our failed previous attempt. Maybe. I can't remember now. How about then we make a cooking game? Let's do that. Oh, what? Whoa. There's extra things. There's extra things. What is going on here? Hang on. If we come out of that, we unlocked extra things. There's like modding and other stuff, which obviously we get to in time. Like this one here has got the story on. Oh my goodness me. Okay. Right. I'm going to write these numbers down because these numbers all got good things. So let me just scribble these numbers down for all the design and all the development, and then polish is still where we're struggling. Optimization, the bar for optimization is... there's nothing there. There's nothing for us to do. So I don't really know. I don't understand what we're supposed to do with optimization unless we move it up to as high as it can go. I don't know. Right, let me scribble down all these numbers. Just looking through the history of what we've done, we've never really kind of nailed the polish. We've been all right at design and all right at development. We've kind of got those underway. Polish, however, we've not been very good at all. So animation, we've never really kind of nailed the animation value. 75, these ones are okay. Between 64 and 75 is okay. Maybe we need to go higher than that. I don't know. I'm not entirely sure. But optimization, we've never really worked out what to do. Kind of 10 seemed okay. And then artwork has just been all over the place. 40 artwork there is acceptable, but 25 is bad. 30 is bad. But then whereas 90 artwork is terrible. 50 artwork is bad. So who knows? Who knows what to do with artwork? Maybe go for something like 35? Should we try that? Let's try 35. And then optimization and animation seem to be... So 64 is okay. 70 is okay. 75 is okay. 66 is bad. But 64 is okay and 70 is okay. Now, see, that just doesn't make... I don't know what to do with this particular information. I don't know what to do with this piece of information because it doesn't make any sense. 68 is bad, but 64 is fine and 75 is fine. But that's in between them, so surely one of them is bad. I don't get it. How am I supposed to make any judgments? So, okay, it's fine. Let's create a sequel to... Oh no, we're not making a sequel. We're making a brand new game. We're making a new chef cooking game. So yes, cook. So a new cook game. And let's not call it a small time puzzle because that's terrible. Okay, let's call it Restaurant Rampage. That sounds very good. I like the idea of that. Watagi market share continues to fall. No great surprise. We can start. We've got a different computer, so this might help us make Restaurant Rampage a little bit better. So, okay, we'll go for this. Unpause it. Let's see what numbers already come out at the start. Oh, crikey, we're straight in, are we? Okay, right. Let's see what we did before. So, story we did as 40, and I think that worked okay. I think that was good. Characters was 45. I wrote that down. Gameplay 62. Graphics 75. All those things are good. We like those things. Yes, go forth and do those. The VX Spectrum has been released. I think that's going to be quite big in this game. I imagine that's going to be a big thing. Simulator City 2 still bringing some monies, which is good. We're still losing a little bit now because of our wages and stuff, but that's fine. The Watagi 5200 is also coming out. Oh, my goodness me. Okay, right, we're going to have to try and figure out exactly what we want to do. Right, so now in terms of development, we had 62, 63, and 54. So AI is just now down to 64. Look at that. So 62, 64, 54. Okay. I'm happy with that. Yes, go for that, please. Absolutely. And then we want to announce the game. I'm going to push the boat out and publish a demo. Let's do that. We're publishing a demo for the game. We've got a bit of money. Yes, it sort of impairs our buying of furniture. I could finally buy something like a window, perhaps. Simulated City cost 10k to make and made 316 grand. It was a beautiful, beautiful thing. And the PC 8002 is ending its life. Oh, PC 8002. We barely knew ye. Animation, I think, should be 61. I don't think we can move it anywhere else. Optimization of 5. Now, that did badly last time. That did really badly. So we can go up to 6. Maybe we just put optimization... Oh, is that the lowest it can go? 5. So we can go 5, or 6 is allowed, and then 7 it goes red. Okay, 5. And then artwork. I'm just going to leave artwork on 25. I'm going to leave it slap bang in the middle and see what happens. Just see if that's a thing. So, okay, go for that as well, please. Again, not much polish, but come on. Get a few more points out. Get it up to 20. 1, 2. Come on. Just get a couple more. One more. No, not quite got it on to 20, but there we go. Something called Roberto Vision has just emerged. I'm going to put this at 12. $12. Because if it does well, which I hope it does, we'll get a tiny bit more money out of it, which is very, very good. So, okay, let's release this. Let's see how terrible Restaurant Rampage is going to be. Oh my goodness me. We are nailing this. Okay, good. 85, 77, 81, 82. This is very encouraging. Okay, so artwork was still bad and design was still bad. Even though design comprises story... what does it comprise? Story, character, gameplay, graphics. So story, characters. So the 4 things that are in design. Whoa. The 4 things that are in design have got blue hearts and a smiley face, yet it lacks those things. Okay. Again, we're kind of in early access world, so that's fine. Okay, right. That is going to make us some money. You can have a sleep. That's lovely. We will show Restaurant Rampage to all of those people at the thing. Oh my goodness me. 74 visitors. Rock and roll. Right, okay. Time to now have a stylish office redecoration. We've got the money. While you were looking at one of your studios, you can now buy new furniture. Oh, I absolutely intend to. I utterly intend to buy furniture. Okay, so we can buy ourselves studios. That's a road. I don't want to move on to the road. Studio. Okay, how do we buy a studio? This might sound a stupid question. How do we purchase a studio? I don't know how. It doesn't seem immediately obvious to me as to how to buy one of these studios. Or do we don't move in with an existing one? That would be madness. Madness lies that way, surely. No, look. UID. Okay. Yeah, like there. That's great. Like, I want to buy this. What if I want to buy that? Please buy this? I don't know how. I don't know what to press in order to make it happen. I'm not really sure. Do we click on studio up there? No. Okay. So I've got the opportunity to buy a studio, but I can't because I can't work out how to do it actually in the in the confines of the game. Maybe I'm missing something. Maybe I'm missing something really, really obvious. Like, we don't click on that. Right, I'm just going to click around a lot and see if something works. Oh, there's a little teeny tiny shopping basket flashing on and off just here. Also, I clicked the dice in the corner because it said home and I've clicked the dice and it's changed it to elderly UFO, which is intriguing. I assume that's what I'm calling this particular place amidst our sort of our industry, because at the moment, we've only got this here, but this is the elderly UFO studio, and I think that randomly changed it each time. Lord of the Chocobo. Never before has there been a more apt name than this, because there is a total Muppet driving this game right now, and his name is Pedge. Right, okay, let's press this button, and we can go and have a look at getting ourselves a new studio. Now, how do we go about getting a new studio? I don't know. Red armchair, 3.5k. Okay, so we can just pop a red armchair in, can we? So, okay, so we can rotate it round. The only thing is, something is in the way. I kind of want it to be facing, like, I don't know, there. Can we put it there? So this is 3.5k. So if I click that, I've bought a red armchair and it's making people happy. Only empty studios can be automatically furnished. So I still don't know how to buy a studio. What's that? A waste paper basket. That's lovely, and I'm glad I've got a nice red sofa thing. But there it says, buy furniture and stuff for your office. How do I buy a new office? For goodness sake, it can't be this complicated. Why am I struggling to do something fairly basic? Why is this happening? Okay, I've moved time on, so we've got over $500,000. Maybe it's because we can't afford a studio that it's not letting us have one. But no, there's nothing on the screen to me that says buy. There's nothing that's saying buy this thing. What's that? List potential candidates. That's all lovely. So that's just me, and I can't hire staff yet. That's up here. So I need to get a million monies to unlock hiring staff. Oh my goodness me. Everything seems very distant in this. It seems very far apart. List your studios. Okay, so Muppet Driving is the studio that we've got. Yeah, I genuinely don't know how to buy another studio. I don't get it. I don't know what to do. I don't know how to make it work. I can buy it or I can sell it. But haven't I already got Muppet Driving? Don't I already own this studio? What? I'm very confused. I'm going to press buy because it's only 150k. I'm going to press the buy button and see what happens. Although this makes no sense because I thought I already lived there. So, because where's that? There? Wasn't it on... I don't know what's going on. I'm going to press the buy button and see what happens. Hooray! I've spent some money on something and I'm not entirely sure. Did I just buy my own studio where I already am? Yay! Okay, so I've just spent a load of money on something that I already own. I've bought my own studio. Right. Okay, right. How do I buy another one? How do I... I give up. I don't know. Although, to be fair, if I've bought my own studio... and I've bought it outright for 150 grand, surely I'm then not paying anything other than bills. I'm not paying any rates or rent or anything. I'm just sort of paying the electricity bills and the heating bills or whatever. So surely that's a good thing, but it doesn't help me with anything else. It doesn't help me with purchasing any other kind of other venues or anything, which I kind of need to do in order to just get out of here. Because now I can furnish Muppet Driving. I can put all sorts of things in here, but why would I want to put stuff in here? I can buy a plant. Look, it's a lovely plant. I can just drop a plant down. Brilliant. Great. My character's going to be even happier, but he still can't really do much about it. Okay, right. What we're going to do is, it says targeted audience, 12 out of 15 games. I don't really understand what's kind of going on here. I need 100,000 fans to make a convention of my own. I've got 212. That ain't going to be happening anytime soon. 65,000 to issue publishing offers. That's not going to be happening anytime soon. Hiring staff is sort of vaguely plausible, maybe, if we have another couple of super hit games. And then targeted audience, 12 out of 15. Yeah, okay. I don't know what that does, but we can have a look at that. Maybe we just need more money. Maybe we need to get over 1 million in order to buy another studio. Maybe that's what we need. So now I've put essentially a sofa and a plant on a very, very tall, obscure-looking table. I'm just going to go and make some more games. What is currently in vogue, whatever it is, mythology, organised crime. Would organised crime go well as a thing? is one of those. An excellent match. An organised crime simulation. Is that going to go well? The thing is, 59.3% market share. It's coming down. The Watagi popularity is coming down and other ones are going to be coming up. But at the minute, it's still pretty much the boss. Let's make an organised crime simulation, because you could do that. That's sort of a plausible thing. Is there anything else I'm missing out on? Music? You could do a history simulation. That would be very popular, wouldn't it? You could do anything in there, and that's going up. That's got a trending of 60, and it's going up by 8. That might be worth doing. Let's do a history one. I mean, that could be anything. This could be anything at all. Right, let's think of a thing. We're going to call it the Age of Tea. And what's going to happen in Age of Tea is that you're going to play through the era where tea came to Britain via the East India Trade Company, all that kind of stuff. And it's going to be about how tea changed the country. You're going to be a tea merchant and you have to sell it. And then, make sure you're getting the best deals and maybe refine it, change it a bit, go and get some new teas as new teas come into fashion, all that kind of stuff. So here we go. The Muppet Driving Studio can make Age of Tea. Yes, please. Absolutely. Get on with this. Right, do that. Story was good, wasn't it? So yes, we will go for that. Absolutely. Right, all these numbers flying in. This is all very encouraging. 11s, 12s, 13s. Come on. This was on 27 last time or something. If we can get this over 20, I'd be quite happy. The Watagi 5200 has been released. Okay, can we get any more out of here? 24, that's okay. I'm happy with that. Yep, those numbers. Look at the AI. We've nailed the AI at 64%. Yes, absolutely. Let's announce the game by publishing a demo. Yep, let's do that. So that'll get more people aware of the game. Lovely. Development should hopefully go up. Look at it filling up the blue hearts of doom. No, the blue hearts of goodness. They're not doom. Blue hearts of goodness. What is the purpose of that button? You need to manage the user interface of your games. You have a new design gauge when creating a game. Oh, no. Oh, this is a tragedy. I've got to work something else out now. Upcoming platform GES. And, okay, so artwork wasn't good last time. It was bad. So what's the maximum we can do? I'm going to put it on 20. I'm going to put it on 20 and see what happens there. Okay, let's go for 20, shall we? That might get us some more polish points. Oh my goodness me. Loads just came out there. I mean, that's very good. That's a good thing. Sales report. Hang on, I'll read that in a sec. This is going to be finished. It's going to be finished. Let's sell that for a 12 again. Yeah, release that. Age of Tea. Come on, Age of Tea. Be half decent at least. Okay, an interesting concept. Spoiled by randomness. Okay, maybe the plot of the game wasn't the greatest. Maybe history and simulation don't go well, although I kind of would disagree, but okay. Oh, I didn't read the thing, did I? Manage sound. Sound has been good. History and simulation is a good match. So I've just done the same things I did before, but it didn't work. I'm very confused. Right, okay. Participate in a convention. Let's have a thing. Let's go and attend that thing. It's getting very expensive to attend these conventions. You have a little sleep. Absolutely. Sleepy, sleepy, sleep. Sleep a bit quicker if you would be so kind. Lovely. A stray cat? What? The staff of Muppet Driving Studio found a stray cat hidden behind some trash. It's very cuddly. The staff have given it a name. What do you want to do? Adopt it? Absolutely. Why would I not do that? Where's the cat? Where is the cat? I'm a little bit disappointed if it tells me that I've adopted a cat and there's no cat. Where cat? I want the cat. 540 grand that made. 60k to work on, but 540 grand it made. Beautiful. Right, he is back in the room. What's popular now? Let's just keep churning things out. Music. Transportation is still popular. It's still a popular thing. Anime is not going to work for that, is it? All the ones that we kind of want, like industrialization's down the bottom there. Soccer's down the bottom. That's unfortunate. We could do with that getting up. Yeah, well, history's going back down. History is having a terrible time. Music sim. How about music simulator? That would work, wouldn't it? A music sim. That would be good. It's not any of these other ones. Or would it be casual, though? Would it be casual, or would it be this? It says excellent match. 48.9. The Watagi share is coming down. Do we invest in this? And the Commodore 64, up and coming. I think we might do, I think we might move over to the Commodore. Yes, let's move over to a new thing. It's going to cost us a bit to get the license. Right, okay, music, Return of the Spelling. No, what can we call this? I've put Music Manager in, but now I'm kind of doubting whether music is the right thing to mix with the simulation. I think it's more casual. I think music and casual goes well, like SingStar and all those. I'm sure there's better ones now, but whatever. The ones where you have a pretend microphone and you sing into it and it judges you on how good your singing is or how utterly painfully tone deaf you are if it's me doing it. So maybe that's not the right thing for us to do. Maybe that's a bad thing. I think we're going to go back to transportation. I think we're going to go there and we'll just call it. What's that logo there? It's got a cars, planes and train. We're going to call it cars, planes and trains. That'll do. Let's start that on the Commodore 64. The market share of that will go through the roof. So yeah, let's do that. Let's start on that. And let's see if we can get ourselves over 1 million monies. Right, we've got the Commodore 64. A bazillion things are going into it. This is very encouraging. Age of T is doing really badly. Go us. Right, so that's the first initial bit done. Oh my goodness me. So story, we're going to leave all those where they are, but now I've got a user interface to try and work out. For a simulation game, I would say it's quite high. Let's put it up at 75%. Because that's how you control what's going on. So yeah, we'll have that up there, please. So we'll do that. Oh, we're at normal speed. Let's push that on to super fast speed. It's very expensive. This is very expensive. It's a big outlay for this game. We need this to work, please. Pouring into the design point. Sales report. Age of T sales increased by 10%. It's not very much, really, is it? It's a little bit rubbish. Just before this comes out, actually, I might go to the newspaper and do a thing there as well. So sound is 55%. That's what we need to do. That's 64. That's 62. Absolutely. We'll leave that right there. Thank you very much. No need to move them about. Design got up to 29. That's very, very high. That's very high for us, given there's only one of us as well. But no, it's because of my new plant, perhaps. Oh, many things. The CPC. Amsterdam. Amsterdam will release a new platform within a few months. CPC. It should last for years. So in no way is this Amstrad, and is no way this the CPC range of computers, which, weird enough, the CPC 464 was my very first machine. Oh, happy days. I'm just going to leave it at that. That's where it puts it. 61, 512. Yeah, whatever. Okay, rock on. Do that, please. So there's not going to be much polish. Oh, hardly any at all. Look at this. Come on, get at least another couple out. 19. That's a little bit poor, isn't it? Also, the hype has not really done very well. It's not even on the end of the first heart yet. Okay, let's bump that up to 12 as well. Release that. See how bad this is going to go. But we can get to targeted audience, maybe. Yeah, that's sort of okay. Right, next. What was it good at? Right, user interface was terrible. Story was poor. I thought that was all right. And artwork was still bad. And design was still bad. It lacks design. Design is the one thing we're good at. Away with you, silly game. Right, okay. Do that. 60k, 62k. Age of T was terrible. But we might as well show off that because it's out now. People might buy it. 103 people came to see that. Wow. Wage increases for me. Okay. Upcoming end of life. Bibbly bobbly boo. Right. We need to make sales. Oh my goodness me. Yes. Okay. 9% increase in that. Right. So now Paint is fully rested. Let's make another simulation game for the Commodore 64. We just keep making those. Time travel, super, transportation, medieval site, park. Park is coming back. Let's make... now did we do a park game before? Yes, Coaster King. Create a sequel to Coaster King, and let's call it something else. We're going to boringly call it Theme Park Manager because that kind of works. So we've gone away from Coaster King. Theme Park Manager will do the job. It's on the Commodore 300. Yes, that's jolly good. Now, at some point, we do need to look at porting this game. We can port Cars, Planes and Trains over to... the GES. We can port it to different consoles and see what that does. I might do that with the next very successful game we get. At the moment, it's not really going very well. So let's not bother doing that now. So Theme Park Manager, yes. Let's do all this stuff again. Undo the thing. Right, story was bad, apparently, last time. I can't remember what I did. So let's leave it at that. And the story was fine. It wasn't story. It was user interface, wasn't it? So, right, we put it way too high. Okay, 40 then. Let's put it on 40. See what that brings. I'm still determined to go over 1 million because it says hire staff. So maybe as soon as we go over 1 million, it will let us hire some staff. There's got to be something which lets us buy a thing to get us out of this little office before I lose my tiny mind. Yeah, the Watagi 5200 is coming to the end of its life. Sad times. Yeah, okay, that's Brill Skills. Yeah, that's also coming up to the end of its life. Publish a demo for that one, please. Sales report, lovely, lovely. Cars, Planes and Trains actually has made a bit of money. That's actually okay. I'll take that. 112 grand. That's not too bad. I'm quite happy with that. Hype of Theme Park Manager is building up. This is very encouraging. Okay, and then Polish. Yeah, there's not a lot we do on this, is there? There's not a lot to do. What if we just put artwork down to the minimum? $900 3 weeks. Yeah, absolutely. Do that then. And the CPC range has been released. Polish is not the most polished of games. It's fine. Get that hype up. Come on. A little bit more hype. Beautiful. Right. $13 for this. I think this is going to be good. Theme Park Manager. Yeah, do that, please. Absolutely. Experts had found that games can target a specific audience. They published a paper about 3 different audiences: young, everybody, and mature. When creating a game, you can now choose the target audience. This has an influence on the final scores and sales of the game. Of course it does. Okay. What's happening with our game? Is it a big pile of pants? No, it's decidedly average. But that's fine. The user interface is still terrible. Okay, GemCon 17. Let's order a thing for the increasingly expensive price, but okay, let's do that. Let's hope the Theme Park Manager does very well, because it kind of needs to. What did that help us do? To help manage the story. Okay, so we've narrowed the story down a little bit. Can we make untold millions off of Theme Park Manager, please? Because we need to. Cars, planes, and all that nonsense did that. Theme Park Manager... he's doing okay. Is it doing okay? 95k. That's not brilliant, is it? That's not brilliant. Okay, we're improving sales by 7%. Right, pause time for a second then. So now, can we port this? So Theme Park Manager, port it over to, what's that thing there? The GES. Ah! Which is the NES, I imagine, by the look of it. That's the Watagi 2600. So yeah, let's port it over to that, shall we? The Grantendo GES. Let's do that, please. And start doing that. Yeah, absolutely. It said no studio available, but okay, maybe that just means that it's no studio available after that's been done. Okay, so we've bought the GES platform. It's very expensive. It's very expensive. Hopefully this will make us much money. So this will be a new game. Well, the same game, but on a new console, which is good. So it's going to cost us quite a bit of money. Lots of discontinued platforms coming along. So this now will just appear and go, yay, right, it's available. And it's kind of got the same results, but it's for a different thing. So you can have a rest. So now we can sell Theme Park Manager on 2 different machines at the same time. Virus unleashed. That's never a good sign. Oh, brilliant. Well, isn't this a doozy? A new virus has been unleashed. Only targets video game companies. It seems odds, but it slows down cursors and randomly reboots computers. It's Windows Vista, I'm telling you. This will have certainly an impact on the productivity of your employees. Only Muppet Driving is being attacked. Well, of course. Of course it's only us. Synfonts retire the so well-known VX81. Fans are crying. Maybe they should get over themselves a bit. Okay, right. Time is moving on a little bit slowly. Let's speed it up. I don't think we're ever going to get out of this place. We're never going to escape this place. Ever. We're going to be doomed to sit in this little office for all time. Right, have another sleep, because you did get... There we go, right. Let's make another game. What's going on now? Kaiju, Cyberpunk, Hack, Desert, Fantasy. None of those things are really working well for... Oh, Medical's going up. 57 for Medical, and it's increasing. Did we make a medical game in the past? Possibly, yeah. Project Hospital. Create a sequel to Project Hospital. Let's call it More Project Hospital. Beautiful. It can be for everybody. That's fine, because now our target audience has come in, so that's fine. And we will target it at the GES. Although, that does not have a heart thing on there. That's kind of going, yeah, it's got a lot of market share, but it's not actually doing very well for that. It's not doing very well for the thing. What about the Commodore 64? Yeah, that's got a heart. That's an excellent map. Oh, it's all excellent. Let's keep that. So more Project Hospital. Hang on. Exclamation mark. Very important. Okay, right. Let's go through the motions and get this one done. Okay, it's all done. More Project Hospital. Let's release that on the Commodore 64 for 12 monies. Now, the market share is less. So in theory, we'd be making a bit less money because there are less people with a Commodore 64. Because now it's kind of moving over toward the Nintendo, not the Nintendo, whatever they call it in this, the GES, whatever it is. But yeah, really, that doesn't really suit sort of sim games, does it? But hopefully this will, this will keep strong. 19.2% is okay. So right, release that game, more Project Hospital. Let's see how terrible this is. It's very good. Hooray. Next. User interface was bad and design was bad, even though all the aspects of the design side of things were really good. But okay, it's all fine. So now, I think, give our character a rest. Post-mortem, we've managed those three things even more, which is very exciting. Our character can come back from his rest. Right, Bosch, pause that. Port that over to... do we want to port it over to that? I don't think we do. But is it going to work if we port it over to the GES? Because I don't think that's going to be a good mixture of things. I don't think that's going to be good for the GES. I don't think people want to play that. What's that going to be good for? Smart Vision hasn't got much of a market share. I think we're okay. Let's not do that. Let's come out of this. Let's not do that at all. Come out of that. Let's see how much money we can get. Because hopefully our money can go up from more Project Hospital. That should be good. Playing a new game is like learning. It is not easy, so you've decided to create a tutorial for your new games. You have a new polishing gauge when creating a game. Oh, good. Something else for me to do badly. Yay. Okay. Please make more money. More Project Hospital. Please make more cash. Get me over 1 million before I lose my tiny mind. Yay, we've got some money. Okay, what we're going to do is, let's go to a marketing campaign. Let's do a 2-month campaign of magazines. Lovely. Get more people buying our stuff. Get out there. Right. Now make another game. Make a final game. So what's going on here? Science fiction doesn't really suit sim games. Mythology, fantasy. Now we're struggling. We're struggling really for sims. I mean, mythology, you could sort of say that that's a good thing. You could say that's a good mix. Yeah, that's not a good mix up there, is it? That doesn't work. What about desert? Does desert work? Where is desert? There. That's apparently a popular thing. No, it hasn't got the heart up there. Okay, science fiction, I bet, does not go well with it. No, that doesn't go well. Military? That's not going to be a good thing, is it? That's not going to be a good simulation game. Maybe we need to wait. Atlantis music. Does music actually have a thing on it? I didn't check at the top. No, it does not. But if you put something like urban... Oh, urban doesn't have the thing either. Oh, I thought that was what it did. Industrialization. I thought it... there, look, there. An excellent match. So, right, which one of these has got an excellent match? Like prehistory and all that kind of stuff. Which ones have got excellent matches? These might only be ones we've done. These might only be ones we've covered in the past. Like evolution we did, didn't we? Because we did devolution or whatever it was called. And we did a pet one. And we've done medical. And we've, done game dev. I think they're only the ones that we've done. Because we have to kind of give it a go to see whether it works. Oh, hang on. We can upgrade our computer a bit more. Yeah, we'll absolutely do that. Lovely. The screen's got a bit smaller, but okay, that's fine. So yeah, now we do need to pick what we want to do. But yeah, I'm not entirely sure. I don't know what would go well anymore down that list. Industrialization is coming back up. Let's pick that. Let's just make an industrialization game. Fluffy leisure suit. No, let's not call it that. Let's call it... Make pollution fun with an exclamation mark. Just, emphasize the fun, because that's fine. It's industrialization. That's what's on the little picture there. It's a factory. It's got to kind of stack. Smoke's going to come out. That's going to be pollution. It's the 80s. No one cares anyway, do they? Let's make this toward everybody. You can be young or mature to play. You don't need to be whatever age. That's fine. Let's do that. Let's make an industrialization game for the Commodore 64. Now, this thing is absolutely dominant now. 44% on that, which is quite a lot. What's that? The Commodore... Oh, that is the Commodore. 19.46. The only thing is, the Watagi still got a bigger share. It's still got a bigger share. Why don't we go for the Watagi again now? Oh, hang on. It doesn't have the heart in there, whereas that does. Oh, the Commodore is a better match for everybody. Okay, yeah, we'll go down that route then, please. Absolutely. Right, unpause. Hopefully, with our extra computer, we'll get a few more points out of this, and it'll be a better polished game. User interface, we'll just go for 25. Because I don't know what else to do with it. So yes, please. Right, let's get this game done. Okay, it's ready to go. I'm hoping it's going to be good. So I'm going to give it $13 price tag. Just hope that we can get a little bit more money out of it. Just to get us over 1 million. Because we're nearly there. And oh my goodness. It's a great game. 80, 70, 81 and 77. fun at the purest state. So yes, okay, yeah, there's some bits and bobs. Did we nail the tutorial? Oh, that's not on there. The UI is still a bit bad. Design's bad. Polish is also bad. We knew the polish was bad. Right. Post-mortem, we've managed physics a little bit more. And hopefully, let's let our character have a little sleep. Hopefully this will push us over the over the million mark. We're over 800k at the moment. Yeah, that was good. More Project Hospital made 275k. That is lovely. Shall we go to here? Hang on, have we rested enough? No, we're still resting. Shall we port that over onto, oh, it said onto the CPC. Oh, look at this. There's some sort of disk. There's some sort of crazy disk system. It's trying to port it onto that. I was thinking port it onto the Watagi because we've got the license for it and we might as well. Oh, by the way, the Mega system is coming out soon. And we'll make that, let's drop it down a bit cheaper on the Watagi. Let's start doing that because why the heck not? That might be a fun thing to do. So yeah, move time on nice and quick. We've got 935k. Please tell me that this means that when we get over 1 million, I can move out of this office, because otherwise I will go mad. 988. Come on, just someone throw a couple of quid my way. No, not down. Down is bad. We want up. We want more monies. We want plus monies. No, not minus 1.2k. More money. We're over 1 million. Thank goodness. Make pollution fun. Absolutely. Whatever. Yeah, 133 people came to see it. Whoop-de-doo. Your studio is growing, producing more games, improving its quality. But first, you need to recruit. Keep in mind that the best games are produced by teams as strong in design, development, and polishing. Okay. Right, can we just get that done first? Da-da. And it's okay for that game. Lovely. Right, okay. Right. Go there. I think we can actually do this. We can rent a studio apartment. Why does it show you the map so early on if you need 1 million monies to do anything with it? That's a little bit frustrating, isn't it? Right, a studio apartment. There is a studio. I would like to rent this, please. Can I please go here? Hang on, what about this? That's where we are now. So how do I rent a studio apartment? Like I want that one, for example. How? Again, this is... This is ridiculous. It's not immediately obvious. What's that? Manage your studios, upgrade computers, assign employees. Can I do that? Muppet driving. Send the studio on holiday. Auto assign employees. Auto upgrade computers. Somebody show me how to buy a new office. So now I've even got the option to hire the staff. So I can hire the staff, but they've got nowhere to go. They've got nowhere to go. I'm going to press hire on Maxi Rosenbaum and just see what happens. I'm going to press hire. Okay, she's gone woohoo. Now can I buy a studio to put her in? No. No. I'm going to go back to my thing. Is she sitting on my lap or what? So now I'm hiring somebody, but they're not there. I'm really confused. I don't understand how to get a studio. It's not obvious. Unless I'm being incredibly idiotic, which is very likely. But I just think that I should click on the studio and a bit should say buy this studio, because there's all different studios all over the place. I mean, that's a restaurant. I can't buy that. That's an apartment. So I assume I click on studio. It says rent a studio apartment. So where it says studio, I click it like there. I go, ooh, I want that studio, please. But it's not doing it. It's not doing it. And I don't know why. Ah, no, of course, I'm being an idiot, which is no great surprise. To rent a studio apartment, we need 1.25 million. So the target just keeps on moving. Okay, fine. I'm sure we can do that. Right, I'm just going to keep making games until we've got 1.25 million monies. Oh, terrible news, everybody. Maxi Rosenbaum has resigned because I'd locked her in a cupboard for many months and not given her any work to do. Do you know what? That's fine. At least it means that we don't have to pay her wages. So that's fine. Just working our way through this. Let's publish a demo and all that kind of stuff. So yeah, an urban game because it's a game in the urban environment because that seems to be trending okay. Let's see what this does when it is released. Okay, pricing it at $13 per go, and let's see how terrible it is, and please just be average. Yes, there we go. That should push us over the limit. That should push us over the limit. Yeah, all that stuff. La-di-da, post-mortem urban game. Right, very good. Okay, come on. This has now got to get us over the line because I am going to actually go mad. You're now feeling boxed in your little studio. I felt boxed in my studio for about 7 or 8 or 10 years or however long I've been locked in. Go get your next location. Allows us to rent new buildings. Oh, thank goodness. Your studio is growing. It's time to study the market and have a peek at the competition. You could see your competitors on the city map. Now you can watch them, which is a little bit kind of creepy, but okay. Right, let's go somewhere else at long last. Oh, this is going to be a happy moment. Look, list of offices, list of video game companies. So we can look at the other ones and see what they're doing. They're all very, very good. And we can go and finally move into a new office. At long last. Right, we might as well... Oh, no, we can't buy it. We might as well order it by the rent price. So that's going to be... They're all huge. They're all massive, great big things. We don't need something like that. What about that? 67 meters squared. Yeah, that one. Oh, it's right on the edge of town. Okay, yeah, we don't need the big ones. 5.48k, that's kind of in the middle of town. That looks okay. That one there is 12.82, 122 meters squared. That's probably fine. Let's rent that. Oh my goodness, we can go somewhere else at long last. This is it. This is all I wanted to do. This is all I wanted to do in the game. Just go somewhere else. Hurrah! Right, okay. Well, let's buy some furniture for this place, shall we? Oh, look at that. The dark metal desk adds productivity onto it. Adds 4.5% of productivity. So yeah, what do you just pick one of those? Just go double click. I want one of those, please. Yes. Apply. Yes. Okay. I've pressed apply. Does that mean I've bought a dark metal desk? I'm not entirely sure. Okay. There's an awful lot in the office that I wasn't expecting. I think I might have just auto-furnished the office somewhat unwittingly. Auto-furnished mode I thought was set to off. But okay, fine. Look, everybody, you can put things in the office, but auto-assign can also do it for you. But we do have exciting things. We've got a little kind of machine here. We've got some computers that are looking kind of like my one. So they're all the latest computers. It's all jolly exciting. And from here, we'd be able to go and make some glorious things. Where do I sit? I want to sit there. Assign me to that desk view. There I am. Coming up still asleep. Also, I have no face. I've never seen the front of my face. I've never seen this angle of my own head before in this game, so that's quite interesting. But there we go. And you know what? I know we've just got to a new office. I know we've got this far. I think we're just going to leave it there. It's plain to see that what we're going to do is we're just going to keep doing exactly what we've been doing thus far. We shall go through, we'll create a thing, we'll go to simulation, we'll drag some stuff in, we'll go bibbly bobbly boo, pick the different settings on the different bits, and then create some games, see how they are, go from there. And you know what? That's fine. That's fine. It's an okay game. It's an enjoyable thing. I think some of it needs to be a little bit better explained. Like this bit here goes, yes, here's the city map. You can look at stuff. It's a bit, okay, I wouldn't mind it saying, but also you need $1.25 million to actually go and buy a new place. Because that confused the heck out of me. That confused me very much. And possibly a little bit more guidance on how best to sort of understand how those attributes when you're designing the games are filtered down as well, because that was also a little bit befuddling. I'll be completely honest. At the start, it was a bit, well, I don't know, what am I supposed to do? So the fact that as you do with that type of game, if you do simulation games again and again and again, a bit like we've done, then yeah, it does then narrow it down for you. But yeah, that would be nice to know as well. It doesn't really sort of mention that anywhere. And you know what? Yeah, it's fun. It's enjoyable. I think this is going to be, if we did a series on this, I think it'd be super repetitive. It would just be us doing the same thing as we just saw for pretty much this part. The fact that by the last, 2 or 3 games, I've just cut out the design process entirely. I've not even showed that because it's the same. Just go bish, bash, bosh, bish, bash, bosh. Yes, okay, how did it do? Great. How much money did it make? On to the next. So, I mean, yeah, this bit's got some staff management and stuff like that in, I guess. We were to put some people down at desks and whatnot. But you know what? It's going to be more of the same. We make better games. There'll be more people. The numbers of the thing will go higher. We've kind of seen it before in very similar games. And I don't really think that we need to go through it all again. I think we've seen, enough that we need to, enough of what there is here as of the now to get the gist of what's going to happen. But you know what? If this looks like your sort of thing, then yeah, rock on, have a go, have fun. It's okay. You can make some silly games. You can try some crazy things. I still think it's a little bit weirdly bound by the rules of what people are telling it. So, when you go into a game, you could say, all right, I'm going to make an RPG industrialization game, and that would probably tank horrendously. But who's to say that that's never going to happen? Why can't you make an RPG industrialization game and see how that goes? If you've got a team of people that can do that, then why not? That could be really, really good. That could be excellent. Like Fallout Shelter is a casual role-playing, casual post-apocalyptic game. I bet they don't match. No, look, that doesn't go with those. But it works because Fallout Shelter is okay, and it's a game that lots of people play, or did play anyway. So yeah, I think it's bound by those rules. But whatever the case, it's done. We shall finish up here for now. If you did enjoy this little look at City Game Studio, then please do leave a like. That would be most marvellous. And also please subscribe if you are not already, to keep up to date with all the other bits and bobs that we get up to in the Geek Cupboard. But for now, thank you very much for joining me in the Geek Cupboard, and I will see you next time. This is going to end badly. This is going to end badly, I suspect. Oh my god, it's Pengu. So yeah, I don't know how to do the engine bit. I feel that might be a problem in making a car. I've broken the windscreen. It's ending badly. It's ending very badly indeed. I might crash into a tree. How do I do any of the stuff with this car?